You're listening to the What the Wrestling Podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is. War games. War games tonight, baby. The end of an era comes down tonight. Welcome, everybody. We are about to get the show on the road real soon. Want to first thank everybody for rocking with me. Stay tuned, because I need to open a window because it's hot as hell. And then we're going to get into the social media. Very nice as I look out the window at the Manhattan skyline, which I can see from a distance. I love New York. But it's hot as hell in this room and cold as hell outside, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Stay tuned to the screen, baby. Let's go. Socials. Okay, if you didn't know, now you know. Follow me, RJD, at RJD10K on Instagram, RJ699 on Twitter, RJD199 on Snapchat, but most importantly, follow What the Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. Let's go! Yes. Tis I, RJD here. Welcome. Welcome, everyone, to What the Wrestling. That one is for me and for you for rocking with me. Listen, a lot to get into here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. My Ravens will be beating the Steelers tonight. Second quarter. About 13 and a half minutes to go. We got war games. I got to get like a war games sound bite. War games. We got war games tonight. I'm going to talk some AEW Rampage. I'm going to talk some Smackdown. We're going to talk about preview and predictions for tonight's war games. And then we are going to get up out of here so that we can enjoy the beautiful wrestling we have in store tonight. Shout out to Tank Davis too. He got to fight tonight too. Hope he knocks the bricks off of his opponent. His opponent, I heard, has some pop, so looking forward to watching that too. But first things first, RJD here. Have an announcement. So I am going to be going on to Anchor. Yes, it's coming. It's coming. Thank you. Hold the applause. I will be going on to Anchor, and I'm going to be pushing the podcast out to other outlets as well. So stay tuned for that. If you do not want to see this bald and sexy, handsome face with this merch, link in the description, baby. If you don't want to see this handsome face and you're on the go, or you're at work, or you have your AirPod in and you want to vibe out and catch the news while you're working, you are going to be able to do that. Not going to help you with my live streams, but it'll help you with your wrestling needs. So stay tuned. That will be coming this week. I should be able to get this up on Anchor. If I cannot, then I will put the Monday Night Raw review up on Anchor. Next announcement. I will be coming out with a whole schedule. As you know, I have the new YouTube, starting it from zero, and we're going to just rock out and make moves from there and move forward from there, from zero, and we are going to build it up to great heights and great lengths. But we all got to start somewhere. So, another announcement that is coming as well. I'm going to have a full schedule on what I plan on doing with Raw and NXT, and then AEW, and then SmackDown and Rampage. So I might not be on every day with the review, but the reviews might be combined, or it might be the next day. I have a pretty good idea. I have it outlined. Just want to make sure I cross my T's, dot my I's. So that's coming too. Awesome stuff.
Perfect.
And as always, follow me, RJDTV. Come on, man. Y'all already know. If you want to see me do some gaming, RJDTV on Facebook. I also have a Twitch, RJD1872 on Twitch. If you want to see some gaming, Halo comes out, the campaign, or Halo campaign comes out on the 8th. I'm going to be doing some Zelda Ocarina of Time, and I'm going to be doing some Shrine Time, is what I'm calling it. I know, it's corny. Don't judge me. But I'm going to be doing some shrines, playing some Zelda, and your help is much appreciated.
Perfect.
Come slide through and have some fun with your boy. Let's talk some junk. Keep it clean. You know, Facebook is banning every damn body, so we keep it clean, keep it spunky, keep it professional. Shout out to the Misfits and the Spicy. That was a fun stream. Shots for Shrines coming soon. Shrines for shots. Shots for shots. Anyway, I want to talk about SmackDown because it was the show that wasn't, meaning there wasn't much going on this show. What I will say is Brock Lesnar's great. Shout out to him. But honestly, there wasn't a lot of wrestling on this show, and the wrestling we did have literally was like 2 minutes. This show felt like they had a plan for Brock and Sami and Roman and nobody else. Like that's what this show looked like.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's like I wouldn't be surprised if there was more wrestling on Rampage, which is a 1-hour show, than there was on SmackDown, which is a 2-hour show. It would not surprise me.
Nope.
That's crazy. So I don't know what the hell happened with this show, but it's like this show could have been, I think this show was probably 40 minutes of Brock, Sami, and Roman, and that's all they needed. The end of this show was very weird. It's like Brock came out, not Brock, Sami came out, we had a video package, we had a commercial, we had another video package, then we had Roman come out, no, not even, we had Brock come out and do something, he beat him up, F5, no, I think he hit him with a couple suplexes, yeah, I think he hit him with an F5, hit him with 2 F5s, commercial, video package, Roman comes out and does his full entrance at like 9:56, and 2 minutes later the show's over. It's like what? Like what? What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Stop it. Get some help.
How do you have a show like that? What are we doing? Like why this show? It almost seems like they weren't prepared, and I know that can't be the case because they have SmackDown every single week, 52 weeks a year. So how could they not be prepared? But that's what it felt like. It's like we don't really got nothing going on in this show. We don't know what we want to do, so let's just bullshit until next week. Like that's what it felt like. I mean, there's really not much to talk about. We'll talk about it. So Brock Lesnar starts off SmackDown. Sami Zayn interrupts him, saying that he is going to beat Roman Reigns, but Brock baits him into fighting. He said, "Why don't you fight Roman Reigns tonight?" He said, "Tonight?" Yes, tonight. So,
surprise, motherfucker.
You're getting the championship match, or so you thought. So after that, he says, "Good job, kid. Went out there. Brock, good promo. Sammy, I love Sammy. He's a good guy, bad guy, doesn't matter. I love Sammy. So Sammy said, listen, I'll beat him, and then you'll get the first crack at it at day one. So they already let you know, Brock, whoever wins this match, I mean, like there was any doubt.
You stupid.
They're getting Brock at day one. So, listen, no December pay-per-views for the main roster. Day one comes, cool with me. I love Brock. Brock is great. We had Shayna Baszler and Sasha Banks. This was the second best thing on the show to me. As I sip my tea, I'm out of tea now. I gotta go the rest of this podcast with no tea. I should have poured 2 cups. This got time. I think this got like 15 minutes. 15 to 16 minutes, something like that. So this was good. Sasha Banks got the win. So it was a hard-fought victory. Shayna Baszler, like, just seeing where she started in NXT and then seeing where she is now, they could use her like a crazy dominant badass if they actually gave a shit. It's like, that's another one that's like, man, if y'all actually cared, Shayna Baszler would be great. But they don't care, so we get what we get. It's okay. We love you, Shayna. We love you. No bullshit.
Stop the cap.
Nah, I'm serious. We like Shayna Baszler. The end came where Baszler hooked on the cover for the clutch. Banks counted it into a roll-up, then into the bank statement. Shayna Baszler got out of that, but could not kick out of another roll-up as Sasha got the win. Hard fought. Good stuff. That match got a lot of time. Then we got Happy Corbin out there with Madcap Moss, and they got interrupted by McIntyre and threatened oh man, this was, they started making fun of Drew and Jeff. McIntyre interrupted. Jeff Hardy attacked him from behind. Then they took their hats after they rolled out of the ring. They took their hats and they stood tall. We didn't need this. Like I said, they didn't have anything to do, so they just said, fuck it, let's just have Happy Corbin segment, go talk some junk, and then after that, get beat up and leave. Like, we didn't need this. Not at all.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh?
Then we had the Viking Raiders versus Los Latarios. Oh yeah. So this was about a 2-minute match, and Rick Boogs was distracting Los Latarios with his guitar, but after that, Eric got caught off guard and he got rolled up by Andrew Garza for the win.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh?
By Los Latarios. So after that, it was like, okay.
You stupid.
So he was mad, and then he started playing his guitar, and then Eric and Ivar were not mad anymore after he just costed them the victory. But playing his guitar suddenly calmed them down. The Viking Raiders got calmed down because of a guitar.
Get the fuck out of here!
Moving on. So, we had King Woods versus J Uso. This was a 2-minute match again. And like I said, Woods wins via DQ, but this was too quick. J Uso, great. Really love J Uso. Really respect. I mean, I like the Usos for years now, even when they wore the face paint and everything. But when they turned heel, and then, you know, Jimmy had his issues, Jay really stepped up, especially with that first feud with Roman, crowning him the tribal chief. Jay is really good, and he stepped his game up. When they put him in the spotlight, he really stepped up. So shout out to Jay. Always knew Xavier Woods was dope in the ring. Shout out to Austin Creed.
Perfect.
But this didn't get any time. Like, they had a 1.5-minute match, and then there was a DQ. So it was like, I mean, Kofi came out, so Kofi's back. But it's like, then everybody fought in the ring, and that was it. So after that, we had a Roman segment. He wasn't happy because Brock is back. He's like, wise man, did you know Paul was coming? Did you know Brock was coming back? I didn't know. He's like, there's a lot of things that you don't know around here that you should know. So, as always, they're teasing dissension with him and his wise counsel. Then we had Charlotte Flair cutting a promo saying that she smashed a pie in this girl's face last week, Toni Storm. Shout out to Toni Storm. She's awesome. She deserves better. And she said, my answer is still, no, I'm not fighting you.
Oh, hell no! Nope.
So, Toni Storm, after she cuts her promo and leaves, Toni Storm sneaks up on her behind the ramp and smashes her face with the pie. This was another quick segment, 1, 2, 3. If you missed it, you missed it. And obviously, they're setting up for a match, which Toni Storm probably won't win. But Toni Storm is an excellent babyface. There's no reason why she shouldn't get over as a babyface. If you can't get over Toni Storm as a babyface, if you fuck that up, I mean, that would honestly, I don't know why that would surprise me. Next, we have Cesaro versus Sheamus in a very hard-hitting match. Bro kick for the win for Sheamus. These two have great chemistry. They are the bar. So, I mean, that's cool. But, like I said, another thing where nobody had anything to do. Cesaro's awesome. Wish he got more shine. But we didn't need this either. It was just like, they just threw it together. Then Naomi challenges Sonya Deville, and Sonya says, if you put a hand on me, I'll fire you. Essentially, that's what she says. And then,
Surprise, motherfucker.
she smacked the taste out of Naomi's mouth and then laughed and walked away. Can't wait. Sonya Deville is becoming really unlikable. So I guess they're doing their job because she's unlikable as hell, but they need to get a move on with this. So, and then she was like,
Gotcha, bitch.
on the way out. So, then the end came, like I said, where Roman Reigns came out and beat up Sami Zayn after he got beat the hell up by Brock Lesnar for disrespecting him earlier in the match. And it's like, Brock came, I told y'all what happened already with this. And then that is how SmackDown went off the air. So, like I said, SmackDown was a rather forgettable show, and SmackDown is not that good. I used to say SmackDown is actually good. You guys need to give it a chance, okay? It's better than Raw. Then Raw was doing okay for a little while. Now it's like both shows suck again. Oh no, we suck again. That's what I'm seeing right now. It's like I just want to kick both these shows off a cliff.
This is Sparta!
But I mean, we need to get it together, guys. We need to get it together. Let's go to AEW Rampage. As always, very quick show, which is what I love about Rampage. It's like an easy watch, 1 hour. Just wish you had a better time slot, but you know, we can't always have what we want, right? So, moving on. Excuse me. Whew, shit. AEW Rampage. Let us go. Sammy Guevara versus Tony Nese. Tony Nese is really good.
Surprise, motherfucker.
This should not surprise anyone. These guys are athletic as hell. I mean, goddamn. A lot happened in this match. Just go back and watch it. A lot of back and forth. We had a 450 at the end came where Nese came back with a 450 for a 2 count. They had a couple more exchanges, but then he got hit with a desperation GTH go to hell for the win. Nese is really good. The only problem with Tony Nese is first of all, he transformed his body. He has an immaculate physique. He's not the tallest guy, but you know, he has a great body. He doesn't need to be the tallest guy. It's AEW. We don't care about that. But this guy is really, really good in the ring. He can work. He can go. And if they could just get him a great I mean, I know he has a personality. If they could get that across on TV, you know, we might have something with Tony Nese because he looks great. So, great match. Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God. Crazy back and forth in the beginning, showing his athleticism. Sammy Guevara, it's so crazy to think. Like, I went back and watched All In. I mean, I didn't see Sammy Guevara on All In, but we saw a lot of, like, the MJFs and the Britt Bakers and all these people when AEW first started that this company was built on the back of Jericho and the Inner Circle and Sammy and Darby and Cody and the Bucks and Kenny. And it's like seeing some of these MJF and Britt Baker, and we used to shit on the women's division. Now they actually have a good women's division. It's like these guys have gotten so much better. Sammy Guevara was already good, but just watching the old stuff and seeing how everybody adjusted to TV, and they're still learning on the fly. But I really love AEW, man. They're really making strides to get better, and they're coming into their own. Shout out to AEW one time, for real. Jade Cargill squashed Janai Kai with Thunder Rosa at ringside. Then she started beating the hell out of Thunder Rosa. She started beating the hell out of Kai, and Thunder Rosa said, enough is enough, goddammit, enough is enough. She got real Latin real quick. That's funny. I'm in the group chat. Shout out to Isaac, friend to the show.
Perfect.
And Isaac was like, yo, she got real Latina real quick. And Isaac is Puerto Rican, so, you know, he was like, yo, she got real Latina real quick, especially in that promo that she cut when she started just talking in Spanish. And Isaac was like, yo, that's like my mom's when she gets tight. She just, she starts talking mad quick. Oh, shout out to Thunder Rosa, man. Thunder Rosa's great. And Thunder Rosa will beat your ass. Like, everything she does is intense. She got that Latin, fiery, spicy side. Like, I love it. So, Thunder Rosa came down. She was like, enough is enough. You're beating up my student. They had a pull-apart brawl. Listen, Jade is squashing everybody. We know Thunder Rosa can wrestle her ass off. Jade is getting there. She's getting better. She looks like no one else looks. So, she looks like $1,000,000. She probably has one of the best physiques a woman has had since maybe China. I don't really know any other woman that has had a physique like hers since China. I'm trying to think of one. Not even Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix was tall, but she didn't have a physique like this. But Jade Cargill is a beast, and I hear she's getting a lot of shit online, and I don't know why. I guess let me get into that real quick, because there's a lot of people talking shit about Jade, and I don't know why. So, per Ringside News, Jade Cargill is sickened by fans who have something against black women wrestlers. So, I wonder what this is about. So, let's see. So, as per Ringside, Jade is one of AEW's brightest future stars, which is very true. But there are people who are criticizing her and not wishing her the best, and I wonder what that's about. So Cargill realizes that a section of the fan base seems to be against black women wrestlers, and that sickens her. So, let me continue reading. Although Cargill hasn't received a main event push yet, she is featured in a big match and is on AEW television. Cargill will most likely remain a feature face, and when that Tony Khan has signed after WWE passed on her years ago. Didn't even know they passed on her. How did they? You see, when I see stuff like this, it's like they couldn't have passed on her because of her physique. I would have picked her up because of her physique alone, because nobody looks like that. There's not one woman on any roster that has the body that she has. So I would have signed her, and I would have been like, listen, we're just gonna teach her how to wrestle. Listen, if you signed Omos, and Omos is, I'm not saying the man can't wrestle, but he's still very new to the ring. They signed Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman was very new to the ring, and he had great matches with people. Roman, he had great chemistry with Roman Reigns. He had good chemistry with Big Show. So you could teach people how to wrestle. Like, come on. You couldn't find out something to do with Jade Cargill? That's crazy. So, here we go. So what do some, not all, of you fans have against black women's wrestlers? Question mark. I hear it so much it sickens me. It's 2021. I'm talking about it because everyone else is scared. I'm not. So I'm guessing this was a tweet that Jade sent out on today, actually. at 12:36, she sent out this tweet. I wonder what's going on. I don't know. Listen, me personally, I haven't heard any, and I'm in a wrestling chat group with like 15 people. So we haven't heard or seen anybody talking shit about Jade because she's a black woman wrestler. Me and my crew of people that watch wrestling, first thing we says is, first of all, Jade is a beautiful woman. She's very attractive. But on top of that, her physique is money. And I've seen, I was there when she wrestled in, not Grand Slam, in the Prudential Center recently. And even in person, she looks great. You know what I'm saying? She's like my height. I'm like 6'1". You know what I'm saying? And she got way more abs than me. I'm working on it though. But I don't know why she's not hurting people in the ring. She's not doing anything terrible. I don't know why people are hating on her. But if they are hating on her, they need to calm that shit down, because Jade has the potential to be a really big star. If she gets halfway good in the ring, and I assume she will. I assume they're going to have her on TV. They're going to keep putting her in matches. They're going to keep, bring her along slowly. There's no rush to get Jade to the main event. There's no rush. But they're going to keep moving her up. And you know what? If she keeps at this pace, and she keeps doing what she's doing, and she learns how to wrestle really good, and she stays around the Thunder Roses, I mean, look at how much better Britt Baker got. Britt Baker was very green when she was on All In. Now look at her. She's having like good to great matches consistently. Stay around the Ruby Sohos and the Thunder Roses and these people who have been wrestling for years and years and years, and Jade is gonna be just fine. So I don't know why people keep shitting on her. That's whack. Hopefully the hate stops. But listen, Jade is dope. Moving on. Why my button didn't work? Pac and Penta El Cero Miedo versus FTR. Love FTR's music. Love FTR, period. Love them when they were the rival in NXT. This was a good old school back and forth match. The end came when they came back from break. Wheeler kept Pac down in the submission. He fought out, tried to make a tag, but Hardwood pulled Penta off the apron. He finally gets the hot tag, and Penta goes crazy with a bunch of moves to Hardwood and Wheeler, but they end up subduing him, getting the momentum back in his favor. Malachi Black ends up coming out when Pac is back in the ring after Penta tagged back out, but everybody was on the outside. Malachi Black comes and spits the mist into Pac's other eye, because right now the thing is, Pac, because of the mist, spit in this eye. Pac had an eye patch on, pulling his best John Moxley. Now, he got spit in the other eye, Black Mist. So now he can't see at all. He's just blind on his way back overseas. He's blind. So they took advantage, rolled them up for the win. 1, 2, 3. Not mad at this. Not mad at this at all. FTR is like, they're FTR. They're going to do what they do. They follow the rules so that they can break them. That's fine. After that, they ripped off Penta's mask, and Alex ran over to put the jacket over his face. Being extremely disrespectful heels. After that, Malachi Black dug his thumb into Pac's good eye, drew blood, and that is how the show went off the air. That's fine with me. Maybe Pac needs some time off. That's okay. So they had to write him off TV. But when he comes back, he's going to come back with a vengeance. But very, very, not a decent show. Good show. Very good show. Dynamite, Rampage. 1 hour. Nice and quick. Bada bing, bada boom. It's over. Good stuff. So, moving on. We have ourselves a good old-fashioned dust-up tonight. 5 matches, NXT takeover style, but this is War Games. Swear to God, I'm going to get a War Game soundbite. But we got 5 matches. This should be a great show tonight. It should, on paper, be a great show. I hope that it is a great show. So I'm going to first of all, let me run down the matches. We got War Games women's match. We got the War Games men's match. We got Roderick Strong versus Joey Gacy, sorry. Imperium versus Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner. Every time I'm just saying that, it's like, nope.
Nope.
Whose idea was that? That's not a great name, I tell you. And then we got Cameron Grimes versus Duke Hudson, which is, I'm really looking forward to that match. Now, I think they're going to do Women's War Games match, Roderick Strong versus Joey Gacy, Imperium versus Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner, and then then Cameron Grimes versus Duke Hudson, and then the Men's War Games match. I think that's the match card. That's what I would do. That's how I would do it. I would start off with War Games and end with War Games. Put the Imperium match in the middle of it, because that's going to be a good match, because it's Imperium, it's Kyle O'Reilly, Von Wagner is decent in the ring, but all of those guys are fire. And then the two lesser known feuds, the Cameron Grimes, the Duke Hudson, and the Roderick Strong, Joey Gacy, put those on second and fourth. That's what I would do. So let's get into my predictions.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Dakota Kai, Toxic Attraction versus Raquel Gonzalez, Cora Jade, Io Shirai, and Kaylee Ray. I'm going to say I don't think they want those people to lose. So I'm going to say Dakota Kai and Toxic Attraction win this match. I can't call it. I mean, I think they really want to usher in the new school, and Mandy Rose and all of those women, they just got the belts. I don't think they want them to lose so soon. I think the next pay-per-view, I think they'll start losing. But, you got Io Shirai, Raquel Gonzalez. I just don't see those ladies winning. Maybe Cora Jade takes the pin. You could pin Cora Jade. You don't want to pin Raquel. You don't want to pin Io. Kaylee Ray, you definitely ain't pinning her. She just got there. So maybe Cora Jade takes the pin. My gut is telling me Dakota Kai and Toxic Attraction. Even though I would like for the babyfaces to win, I don't think they will. Roderick Strong versus Joey Gacy. Not gonna lie, don't really care much about this match. I can see Diamond Mine cheating and Roderick Strong. And I hear they're getting rid of this cruiserweight belt anyway. So if that's the case, maybe Joey Gacy wins and then he just discards it. But they're going to be getting rid of this belt, I've heard. So I'm still taking Roderick Strong. Joey Gacy's good. Don't think they're going to stop the Diamond Mine train just yet. So I'm picking Roderick Strong to win that. Imperium versus Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner. I think Imperium is going to win this match, and Kyle O'Reilly is running the fuck out of NXT.
Get the fuck out of here!
He is running for the hills, as he should. Please, Kyle O'Reilly. Listen, AEW could pay you too, brother. AEW could pay you too, bro. Oh man, the stories that they could tell with the former Undisputed Era and not Red Dragon. Yeah, Red Dragon. Oh no, not Red Dragon. What the hell was their name in Ring of Honor? I can't place it right now. But the story they could tell with the Undisputed Era Cats and the Super Click and intertwining Kyle O'Reilly and how they could debut him. And go to AEW, bro. Tony Khan. Hey, TK. Call this brother up. Kyle O'Reilly. Call him up. Give him some money. Cameron Grimes versus Duke Hudson. I'm predicting a bald Duke Hudson. If we get a bald Cameron Grimes, that's going to suck. Like, his whole gimmick is to the moon. I'm the guy because I got money. And I had to fight for everything I had. And I'm going to pay. And because I got money and you don't got money, here, I'll give you some money. Like, I love Cameron Grimes, man. He's like so likable. Like, and I hated this guy But after that Dogecoin crap happened, and he changed his gimmick up to this guy we see right here, I love it. I love Cameron Grimes. Hope he wins. I don't want to see him with no hair. Duke Hudson, he'll be fine. His hair will grow back. Picking Cameron Grimes to win that. Then we got the War Games for the men. Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, L.A. Knight, yeah, versus Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Walker, Braun Breaker, and Tony D'Angelo. I got the new school beating Ciampa and all of those guys. I do not have Ciampa, Gargano, Pete Dunne, and LA Knight winning. I think Gargano takes the pin because Gargano.
Get the fuck out of here!
Run for the hills, brother. Run for the hills. The end of an era. I think Gargano's out of there. O'Reilly's out of there. And at the next takeover, Ciampa will be losing, and then he'll be up out of there. And that will be all she wrote. But that's what I got for War Games. I'm hoping it's a good show. I think it's going to set up to be a good show. I have faith that at least my old NXT is still in there somewhere. You're still in there. And you're just dying to come out one last time. One last ride for the old school NXT. Give us a good War Games tonight, please. Amen. So, with that being said, my name is RJD. Like I said, a lot of good stuff coming this week. A lot of announcements. If you didn't know, now you know. Back to the socials. Follow me, RJD. Instagram, RJD10K. RJD699 on Twitter. RJD199 on Snapchat. But most importantly, follow What the Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. Let's go, everybody. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the fight. Enjoy War Games. I am out. Stay tuned for the Facebook for everything. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You heard me? Peace.
Dom DeMarco.